Just about time to... It's ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Miami. Oh, he bowls over him. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They're led out by a former first-round selection back in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A good start. One play, 10 yards. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake, and now it's Dart. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins.
So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They start the drive here with Gainwell. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Hurts. And the Dolphins rush gets him. Down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Play action. Now Dart steps away. Eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
It's a gain of
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Michael Pittman with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Falcons, nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick
Here's
off.
Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down.
Incomplete. Luke Kuechly there defensively.
In motion comes the tight end left. And straight ahead, it's Gainwell. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. First and 10. Play action now. Dart. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Michael Pittman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins take a 3-touchdown lead. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay,
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
4 yards the pickup, first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. And they'll stay on the ground with Gainwell again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Hurts to throw. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. But let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
And the tight end goes in motion left. From the gun, it's Hurts. Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And that will come the offense as they take over. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. They'll get this one to Pittman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
22 yards. And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a quick give to the fullback, Marcel Reese. And he'll take this one down to the 36. He was brought down by Eric Wilson.
A gain of a yard.
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Dart. A nice little juke. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Dart. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Michael Pittman on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 28-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now 2nd and 9. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
To throw, Dart. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he'll finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Add this game to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Marcel Reese, 27 yards. And the Dolphins open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point try now from Dicker. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And a long run there in the end to top it off.
Dicker to kick off.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. The Falcons offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing is Hurts. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now back to throw. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Shreds the tackle. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
For a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To the air, Dart. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And all the way in for the Miami touchdown. Michael Pittman, 36 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off on the touchdown catch by Michael Pittman.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Over the middle and complete to Addison. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Addison will go in motion left. On third down, it's Gainwell. And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
But I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Play fake, and here's Dart. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Extra point try now from Dicker. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Dolphins 49.
Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And this time he won't even make it back to the line of scrimmage as they stop him in his tracks. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Back to throw here. It's caught. Smith. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Falcon first down.
He'll look to throw. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's to his running back, Gainwell. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
A gain of 3 yards.
3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.